Hey everyone, we are going to be looking at the upcoming multi-day severe weather outbreak to happen this week. Before we could get into the forecast, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single upload or live stream on the channel. Also, thank you to our channel members, which are Illinois Sound Op, Big Little Guys 57, Liam Rawson, Jack's Rail Fan Network 2020, and Billman. You can become one today for just $1 and get a bunch of perks like being featured on every single video. However, let's get right into this. We have a slight risk issued for today for portions of Oklahoma and Texas, as well as a marginal risk around that for also Oklahoma and Texas. We are going to see some pretty decently organized storms today in the Texas and southern Oklahoma areas. As you look at the tornado risk, we have a 2% risk for tornadoes today, so not a big risk for tornadoes. They have downgraded this to a 2%. We originally did have a 5% this morning, but now they have downgraded it to a 2% risk for tornadoes, so I will not be doing a live stream today. As we look at wind risk, we have a 15% chance for winds across Texas and Oklahoma. And we have for hail a 15% chance for 1 inch plus size hail. And for wind, we have a 15% chance, like I said, for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and up. Here's tomorrow's outlook, which we have a marginal risk for portions of Illinois, Missouri, and Iowa, as well as another marginal risk down here for Louisiana and Mississippi. Both of these do have a tornado risks, as we do have those 2% risk for tornadoes across Missouri, Illinois, and Iowa, and another 2% down here for portions of Louisiana and Mississippi. We also do have a wind risk with these, a 5% risk for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and up. And for hail, also a 5% risk for 1 inch size hail and up. For Wednesday, we also do have another marginal risk for the same area. We have a marginal risk reaching from portions of eastern Texas to portions of southern Missouri. Pretty much the whole state of Louisiana, as well as seeing that marginal risk for severe storms. Here's the probabilistic outlook, and as you can see, we have a 5% chance for all hazards for Wednesday. And like I said in my most recent community post posted about around an hour ago, we have a 15% chance that SBC has highlighted an area of a 15% chance for severe storms across Texas, Arkansas, the whole state of Louisiana, almost the whole state of Mississippi, and the majority of Alabama, even a little bit of the Florida Panhandle there. We are going to see some very organized storms for Thursday and definitely a very decent tornado risk. So this is going to be very worrying for the Dixie Alley area, especially because we have a big tornado risk with this setup again. So definitely be prepared if you do live in the Dixie Alley region. As you look at the recent HRRR model, this is the high refresh rate model. And as you head forward for today, we get to 12 p.m. or about 1 p.m. or this is about 2 p.m. actually. As you can see, we have supercells developing along the dry line here. That'll be traveling eastward here for portions of this type of area. You definitely could see a pretty decent amount of tornadoes today. Probably a couple tornadoes, even multiple tornadoes could be possible today, but not very strong. As you head forward for today, that becomes a line very shortly, and more supercells developing just below that by the time you get to around 5 p.m. And you get to 6 p.m. here around 7 p.m. You see this line here and also a line up here in Oklahoma. Those could be very tornado producing, but as these form into a line, these are going to really shorten that tornado risk. But once, as you head back here, when these were individual supercells, those will definitely have a bigger tornado risk with those. But more of an isolated tornado risk once these become a line of storms that travels eastward and really dissipates by the time you get to around 12 a.m. of Tuesday. And as you head forward here to around 6 a.m., these lines of thunderstorms and rain showers, not severe by the way, still traveling eastward now into Missouri and Arkansas, and even some wintry weather over here for portions of Kansas and Nebraska here. As you head forward into around 1 p.m., you're still seeing this line of showers and thunderstorms now entering portions of the Ohio Valley and Illinois. We're now heading even more eastward here into around 4 p.m. and you are starting to see some scattered thunderstorms developing across Missouri, Iowa, and Illinois here. We're now heading into around 5 p.m. and around 6 p.m., which these storms look to be starting to develop here along this type of region. Looks to be some supercells developing once you head even more into around the evening hours. So you're getting to around 7 p.m. now, and you're still seeing these supercells develop here. And as you head into around 10 p.m. here, these supercells are still heading eastward here. Looks to be dissipated by the time you get to around 1 a.m. of Wednesday. So it's definitely going to be very slow moving here. It's not going to be a very fast event for Wednesday. And we currently do not have, this is about the farthest we go. So Wednesday about 6 a.m. As you can tell, we have pretty much nothing in this whole dry air area. Maybe some thunderstorms down here in the Dixie Alley region, scattered thunderstorms and rain showers over here in the more eastern of the U.S. So this is about 6 a.m. Like I said, even some thunderstorms, rain showers over here in New Mexico, and you're still seeing that wintry weather over here. Portions now Minnesota and Wisconsin. Still some thunderstorms over here in eastern Wisconsin by the time we get to Wednesday at 6 a.m. So that's the farthest we can go. By the time we get to Tuesday or Wednesday, I will break down the events of Thursday. So that'll be around the 25th, which that severe weather outbreak will be happening. If you did enjoy the video on the quick update for this upcoming crazy pattern for the US, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel with notifications so you won't miss a single upload or live stream on the channel. We'll be doing a live coverage on at least one of these events. I will not be doing a live stream today. That was scheduled, but that has been canceled because the severe risk has been downgraded. But I definitely will be doing a live stream on around Thursday, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Anyways, stay safe.